Welcome to France. We are in Marseille, France. Probably not saying it right, but pulling into port for an exciting day of touring France. Very cool. And we are turning, and we are turning. Wee wee. This is the Mediterranean.
Yeah, because
Another cruise
the
ship
first
coming
that
in
was
to port
we jumped all
right
that
behind
because
us.
all of that.
And got some blueberry pancakes and some other fruit. French toast over there. Yeah, I got a ham and cheese omelet, toast, and some bacon. Jen got the same ham and cheese. We got some coffee, fruit juice, apple juice. Who's having breakfast today?
I am having breakfast today.
You are, and you're normally not a breakfast gal.
I'm not a huge breakfast gal, but I know we might get hungry, and we don't know when we're gonna eat. So
Got to get some of this food in before we go on the trip. Pedro, what'd you get? Some French toast, some fruit. Reese got an omelet. Yes. Very good.
We booked a tour through Virgin Voyages. It was called Tour Two Cities, Marseille and Aix-en-Provence. It was a wonderful tour, full day. Started right in the morning after breakfast. We boarded a bus and drove to Aix-en-Provence, which was really just a beautiful town. Our tour guide took us around and told us how we could tell what century the different buildings were built in. She told us lots of fun stories about the people who lived there back when this city was built. And it was really a great tour. We would definitely do it again.
Right, so this is another fountain. For the fountain of the fall, there are about those deltas. What? Really, so all they had to do was to spend their money and to show off, huh? To be better than the next door neighbor. So it's kind of competition about the luxury of their homes, the lifestyle, the parties they would eat, etc. So this part of the city was built almost at once with a proper town planning, which is, you know, a tech town planning. No pictures of me, I know I'm beautiful, sir. Right, do you mind to take some time the pictures during your free time, otherwise we have never made the 4th of September, because that's the street which is going to and that's how they did. Right. In which century was built that private mansion? 18, yes, what is that? And that would be a very light marble work. That was a home of a Marcus. His architect was one of the major architects of the time, so he was allowed so that's where we were on. It became a major square because there was building here there. You still have the name in the and it's the same name this time, huh? But in Provençal and in French. Huh? Quart d'heure. Take the so quart is this kind of big box. All the dirt from the art and culture since for such a long time. And every month of July we have a very, very famous music festival, classical music. Partly because only Mozart, but now lots of different artists.
Ja. Aber ich habe das vorgestern aufgeladen, komplett.
One of the difficult things on these tours that are really long is that there is nowhere to stop and have a restroom break. You have to find either a cafe or a store where you can purchase something so you can go in and use the restroom. And we were feeling a little hungry anyway. It was midday. We found this really cute cafe called Café Le Grillon, and they had the very best mozzarella tomato salad I have ever had in my life. It was really so good. So I'm so glad we ended up stopping there. We also tried the croque monsieur, which was good as well. And then we were able to go inside and tour around a little and use their restroom. And then it was pretty much walk back through the city and get back on the bus so we could get back to Marseille and see some cathedrals and end our tour.
It's about getting taken out by the police.
All right. So your first cafe in France. And we stopped at Le Grillon restaurant. Café Le Grillon.
Find it?
Upstairs. So right when you go in the door, take a very left.
Okay. Awesome.
Oui? Les toilettes?
Lovely.
Interesting people charging. Close that.
Bread.
I gotta tell you, whatever they have for hand soap up there smells amazing.
Tomato mozzarella.
You go, I don't know, does anybody order this thing?
You did.
Oh, sorry, bitch. I didn't know that.
You ordered croque monsieur.
I love a croque monsieur. I used to make them at home all the time.
What do you call this?
Croque monsieur.
To open an avenue which connects the old port to the new port, they had to destroy 40 legal streets. Now pretty soon we'll be turning right, but on the left you will see an Arch of Triumph. Paris had 2 arches of triumph, so we wanted one, and we call it the Aix Gateway. Remember, our cities were fortified, and that was the exit going toward Aix-en-Provence, the capital city of Provence. So that was the northern limit of Marseille. You'll see the archway on your left. 2 years years ago, can you imagine the highway was reaching that square? Huh? It was crazy. Huh? Of the old port, which silted up in the 3rd century, and they rediscovered the whole Roman boat from the antiquity. And you'll see that we have the vestiges of the fortification walls, a little part of it, and the bases of 2 keep, which were protecting the port of Marseille. Even at the time of the Greeks and Romans, there were fortification walls. So this port here was not used by the Greeks, but it is going to be used by the Romans. So the grass that you see the bases of the towers, that was the main gate, and where you see the green grass, the port ended up in the shape of a horn, but that disappeared from the 3rd century AD, and that was going till the actual port. It's not any longer. And soon you are going to see the natural creek which was chosen by the Greeks, and it used to go beyond the church till the garden behind that you saw. Now in the city it's best if you remain seated without drinking any drop of alcohol. It works. And people are online because they are taking a little ferry boat which is going to lead them to the beautiful islands in front of Marseille. Those forts had 2 functions built in the mid-17th century. Obviously, of course, cannons were pointing out toward the sea as to defend Marseille, which yet was a major port of the kingdom. But as we didn't like becoming French here, the king didn't like us. And maybe it's still, that's why maybe we still don't like the Parisians. Anyway, the cannons of the king could point out toward the city, just to make sure that we would keep our mouth. Swimming pools. I'm sure you've heard on the this swimming pool, the bottom one gets the seawater. It's one of the major points for the best swimmers of the national team to train. Laurent Manot, to the distance you see the Pacific car. The coastline is all very rocky with little inlets, which used to be fishermen villages. You see, Marseille is also so extended because it's ended up being the reunion of 111 former villages. That's why it has a human scale. So, coming back to that fortress, once it was a jail, it was, lots of Huguenots were dying in terrible conditions and so on. Only one guy managed to escape. So now we leave the seashore. We can't go, because of the Olympic Games, we can't go to that section over there. Otherwise it would have been with a great pleasure, but yet you saw where it's taking place. So now Jonathan is taking us to the highest hill in the center of Marseille, because hanging from the cupolas, you will see even with this scale model of aircraft. You'll see it's all decorated with mosaics inside, with the Byzantine style. It's very pretty.
sauce on the bread. The bread in the soup. The bread in the soup.
What did you get?
It looks like I got some sort of gross beer.
You got a beer? A beer?
Would you get
Oh my gosh. What is it? It's like a limoncello. It's a little limoncello on a hot summery day.
Cheers.
Yay, cheers. That's all of my clothes because I am a bad guy. I like the fried chicken here. All right, looks like Pete got himself some caramel corn or something there. What kind of caramel corn did you get?
All right, what'd you call this thing? Hunky Panunky, or what'd you call it?
Was it a pop of attraction or something?
What?
Okay, now this is the
Pop-up attraction?
Stick here.
Oh, why are you
Oh,
sticking
there
a
you
straw
go.
in that caramel corn? What is that?
Okay, here we go. Wait a second.
There it is.
Wow, yummy,
It's good, right?
delicious.
Yeah. It gets a little weird when the popcorn starts to like get the liquid in. Yeah, good.
Pierogies.
There is the destruction
Hold on,
of
let
that
me get
drink.
rid of this.
There's Pete's pierogies,
Amazing.
and then there's the spicy cauliflower. And the
Oh,
fried
whoa,
chicken.
whoa, Jen, that looks fantastic.
That's my lamb
the lamb
shake
shake.
that Igor told me I had to get.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh,
Look at those. Thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah, right here. Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is really cool looking.
Wow. Okay, this is the s'mores, which is really good. And the creme brulee. And what is that?
what did you get, Trees?
Well, this it's a rum cake. Rum
Rum
apple
cake.
cake.
Apple
Oh, yeah.
rum cake. Yeah.
Nice.
So everyone.
right, Pete ate a ton of ice cream. All right, pizza time. Pizza time. Cheese pizza.
Well, no, about this here, and I
It's
usually
supposed to
like
have
this,
tomatoes on it and pepperoni,
That's
but
true.
I think they missed the tomato.